Well. Sit and kiss over there. Hello.
No,
Hello,
no,
hello.
you saw nothing.
Nothing. I have no clue what you're
I
talking
don't
about.
know.
How are y'all doing over there? We're kind of like a little bit late, but we had some stuff to talk about that we're not going to talk about on air before. But that's how we are. We are unpredictable.
Unpredictable.
How
And
is
you wrote 8-ish on
Huh?
Facebook when you wrote the ad for this.
Yeah, exactly. It was 8-ish.
That's
Yeah, that's
8-ish.
kind of like a style with us. We just don't know. Be happy we're here, for goodness sake. Right? We could just say fuck it one day and don't do it at all.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's true. It
Yeah.
happened. It has happened.
So how is Sweden doing?
Sweden is doing well.
How's the
You
weather?
have
Like
have
if
like
I take up the
little bit of
blinds here,
spring feelings.
hey, you talk about spring feelings. Like if I take up the blinds here, I'm not kidding. We have 20 plus Celsius degrees. Like it is now 70, what does it say? 76 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 20 something degrees outside.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm
please.
We
not
had 6.
I'm gonna go
Have
pick
a
up.
little bit
And
of
the
sun.
sun, yes, and
You have
almost
sun.
all the ice and snow has melted away almost.
Oh my god. Who's here? It
Maybe
is
we'll have snow again, probably. Who knows?
Probably.
Fahrenheit. It is 76 degrees Fahrenheit. We have 24.4 degrees
Oh,
Celsius right
God, give it to me. I need it.
now. I'm not kidding.
In the
Tomorrow,
Yes,
tomorrow,
long
24.
distance memory.
Yeah.
tomorrow, it is damn February. We here
Yeah.
in Texas is going to get 30.5 degrees Celsius. That is 7
yes.
degrees Fahrenheit.
That's
In
summer weather.
February. That's insane. And I'm gonna work. I'm gonna sit stuck on an ambulance.
Yeah. So how is work?
What work? With 5, 6, 7.
Now,
Pick one.
so how is the ambulance work?
Same old, same old. You know, people still get sick and we still run 911 calls. People do stupid things and then they have to be transferred in between hospitals. So, yeah,
Can
it's
you
not really.
sleep now? And can you sit down?
No, no. We're still not allowed to sit down between 6 a.m. and noon. So, but if I say like this, my boss might hear this. Oops. There are some stuff that we were supposed to do that has been taken off our task list. So it's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah. I'm excited though. I have 2 closings the next up 2 coming weeks, one on Tuesday and one the following Wednesday. So that's exciting. And
Sounds
then
good.
yeah, that's fun. And then when is like don't you file your taxes in September in Sweden?
Um,
It's so
no,
long since I lived over there.
I think
Anyway,
it's like July or something like that.
is it July? So we file our taxes here in the US by April 15th. So I have literally for 3 days now been sitting right here in front of the computer and redoing all the bookkeeping for my company for the entire 2023.
My God.
I got done about half an hour before we started. Like,
It's
I could
is Sweden for those with their own company. It's in December, I think.
Is it in summer?
we don't have any like you
You
can
get their back taxes and stuff in December, and if you're a private person, you get them in like if you do it on the app. If you do like the declaration.
well the Swedish tax return system is so different from the US. Like Swedish you just have to like sign and send it in and the government basically do it for you.
Yes,
Yeah. That it
you just have to double check that everything is correct. In that
Yeah. Right. So it's so easy to file your taxes in Sweden because the Swedish government have what the heck you're doing anyway all the time. But here, especially if you have a company, you have to put quite some effort into it. I like bookkeeping. I just lagged behind when I went to real estate school last year, and I didn't do what I was supposed to. I was like, "I'll fix it. You're not a worry, no problem." And that next year was now.
Well, just sound like a nightmare to me, but
It was, but it's done. I had a little deadline set for myself to have it to my CPA by March 1st, and I will be able to accomplish that because I have until Friday, and I'm done to the most part. I have like small things to do, and that may take me a couple of hours at the most. But then it's out of my hands, and I can't do shit about it anymore.
yeah.
Woo!
So how's the real estate work?
Well, I have these 2 closings, and after that is going to be plain parking dead, I guess. I don't have a pipeline, so I have nothing after that. So that's kind of boring. I have to figure something out.
Something will come up.
Come and buy a house. Let me show you some houses.
I got a house over here. What's your
Your
name?
house.
Pretty please.
Please, please, please. Yep. But no, it's we'll see what happens. That's the thing, you know. We had a pipeline before through my broker, and that they have closed that down. So I don't have a pipeline. I don't have anywhere to go to find people who wants to buy or sell houses. Twig says hi.
Oh,
Hello,
Twitch.
Birthday on Friday.
Oh,
Yeah. How did you celebrate your birthday? You went to the vet. That's what you did. Yeah.
All like
Gotta
different.
walk to the vet's office. That's what you got to do, huh? Yeah, that was not fun. I know, but it wasn't you. Nothing wrong with you. It was your brother. Yeah, bam, bam. You know, when we get this heat wave coming, every time it never goes wrong. His ear starts to itch, and it's like G'd up, and the vet has a ear medication.
Yeah.
And it's super easy. It's like $20, but you have to go to the vet and get it, and it takes 5 minutes. Nothing,
Ugh.
really. Nothing. But for
Horrible.
some reason, usually I can just walk down, get it, and then walk back home. But I called. I had a hunch feeling that it was gonna be a problem this time. So I called on Thursday. I was like, "Hey, Bam Bam needs his ear medication. I'm coming by tomorrow." "No, you can't just come by. You haven't been here since March." I'm like, "Excuse me? Wait. What? How many Bam Bams the Great Danes in my name do you have? Because I know that we have gotten his ear medication at least twice last fall." No, I had to make an appointment, which wasn't a problem. It wasn't a problem at all. It was just unusual. But then we got to see the vet, and the vet loves us and loves my dogs. She doesn't love me. Well, she doesn't hate me. I love her. And it was really good because we got his Bam Bam's medication adjusted. But I felt so bad that I took Twix to the vet's office on his birthday. Sorry, Twix.
Well,
Sorry.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, he got to walk in, and that's all that matters for him. I don't think he cares where he walks, just he got to walk outside.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Right, fair enough. Hey, you got to walk, so shut up. You got to walk yesterday too, little dog. Maybe.
But do you have, is it law in the US with dog walks? Like here they can't wait more than 4 hours.
We don't have anything like that. Nope.
And
No.
if the dogs are obese, that's animal cruelty, and that's against the law.
Yeah, no. Nope.
They're not allowed to be alone for more than 4 hours here.
Like, think about it. I work 24-hour shift.
I know, but I just thought
No,
if there's any laws
is
like that.
all European shit going on. And if I don't know if anyone is watching right now. No, not right now. But if you're watching afterwards, that is like Sweden has all these rules and regulations. You're not allowed to leave your dogs more than 4 hours consecutively, right?
Yes,
4
correct.
hours. For goodness sake, I don't know how I would even be able to live by that. Even if I am on an event, I can be literally like in an event at Will's Point with my tea business. There is no way I can come home every 4 hours. Like if you're in a dog walking business, doggy daycare business, those businesses were booming when these laws came. But I work EMS. My dogs are alone a little bit too long to my pleasure. But literally from 5 a.m. in the morning until 7 a.m. the following morning, though they can go out in the backyard. No, I don't have anyone to feed them during this time. And I, I have friends who could come and do that for me, though I choose not to because Bam Bam gets so scared when strangers walk in the house.
Uh,
So
the small dog.
the small dog, the half of a horse. Yeah. No, so it's like, yes, I could fix the feeding situation, but that would cause another problem for the dog.
Yeah.
It's like I'm solving a problem with a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why not have a happy dog that loves me
Humanity.
when I come home? And it's every 4 day, it's not every day. And then when I'm so it's like he's fine.
But it's the same with horses. We have like they have to, by law, go out in the pasture for at least 6 hours a day. And if there's not anything wrong with them, like they're hurt or something, they have to have a pasture where they can use all the walks
Yeah, all the gates.
full speed, like
So
the like
I don't think
canter.
I don't think we have that problem here due to the weather. Simply, like, people only take in the horses when they're gonna do something. The rest of the time, the horses are walking out in the pasture.
Yeah,
Rarely, unless you have a show horse or something like that, rarely do you have your horse on a stall at night.
yeah,
It's kind of like the vice versa here. Not there are any rules about it, but just like I when I went looking for a new barn for my horses, they're still at the same barn. But when I was looking and doing research, I went to one place and he's like, "Yeah, I take my horses in and they're stalled inside at night, uh, 6 to 8 hours a day." And I'm like, "This is the first place I hear somebody stall it."
mm,
Uh, then on top of that, what I didn't like with that place was simply, yeah, we clean out the stalls twice a week. You expect my horses to stay inside for 6 hours a day and it's not cleaned out until twice a week?
in their own poop.
Try that with a human.
I'm like, if this was Sweden, we
And
would have
those
a lot of
those
problems.
stalls, like they were smaller, right, than the
All in
small
one.
ones in Sweden.
Oh
Oh,
my.
like we still have we don't have any kind of like the Swedish system has a rule. Yeah, it has to be a 10 by 10 stall at the minimum. And then it's so many rules. Like I can't even explain to you. And I know it from building. And one of that barns that I built after all the rules and regulations there were, the government came a couple of years ago and banned them from having anything else than ponies in that barn because the roof at the backside of each stall was a ventilation, was a vent. And
Yeah,
that vent was, I don't even know how big it is, but not even as big as a computer screen. Not even that big of a size. And that went down approximately this much, 30 centimeters from the roof. That little shit, they said because of that vent, you couldn't have taller horses than what a pony is, 149.5 centimeters.
What?
mm,
Yes, they came in and regulated. It was so stupid. And I felt so bad for the new owners because we have built that barn, and this happened several years after we left the barn. So we're not at fault or guilt or anything. And we built the barn and got it approved. Then for some reason the government came in and just did a peak inspection and they just boomed it all down.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
So just all these rules that apply 2020 may not apply 2025 in the Swedish. So
Yeah, now it's even more, and I think the difference is that it's not just rules; it's by law.
yeah, it's laws. It's not rules. It's law. And
Yeah,
just like the
by,
space between the bars in the barn, it has to be a certain size. Here in Texas, everybody like, and I know when I moved here because I started to like look into stuff and differences of people like What the fuck are you talking about? It's like, yeah, in Sweden, we need to have this much between every bar in the barn if it goes that way, and so much if it goes that way. And they're like, who fucking cares? The Swedish government does. Yeah, you're in Texas now. I'm like, yeah. And I probably told you about this before. I asked, hey, where do you throw your batteries? And they're like, in the trash. Okay.
No,
Where,
we
where,
report
where,
everything.
where do you
And
throw your bottles? I said, and they're like, in the trash, bitch. What do you
and
do in
as of
Sweden?
the
It's
1st
so
of
Oh,
January from
you.
this year, it's also by law to sort your
exactly, exactly.
everything: food, paper, plastic, batteries, bottles, cans, everything.
And I'm like, it took me a couple of years to come out of that shell of regulated
Working shell.
to the point of like people were really like, trash. Have you heard? You know what trash is for? And I know. Trash is
Like pumped. You get money back. It's pumped.
right. There are some recycling places here, but I think in the entire DFW area there might be 5 at the most. Like I at least have an hour. Like how many can you find in your town? 100? Probably.
Yeah, just in the approximate of like a 10-minute drive, at least 5.
Right, right. 5 is what we've talked about the entire DFW area. The most. I'm like, yeah, shit, no. No, 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 no. It's so weird. It is so weird.
No, I'm sorry. It's like 8 or 9.
Räknat med aningen.
Yeah. So this Sweden is still extremely regulated, and that is one of the reasons I probably would never be able to accept the lifestyle living here for 15 years. I don't think I could accept being that regulated if I moved.
I need to be free to throw my trash
That.
wherever I want.
The thing is, it anyway ends up at the like in the same landfill. It's not that much difference. Like where do you take the trash? Do you think at the landfill? Yeah, that's over there is for plastic, and that over there is for household, and that over there is batteries. Seriously, dig a hole and they will push it all down there.
We have like you remember
My
Hagby
God.
Tippen?
Yeah, I do remember. Huggy
Yeah,
Bear.
so we have
That's a landfill for those of y'all
yes,
who don't
in
know.
a 10-minute drive, 3 of them, 3 big ones, just
Yeah.
as big as Hagby Tippen, because they have built 2 more, one in Upplands Väsby and one in Vallentuna, where you also now can sort your beds, whatever you want to throw away, indoors. So
But-
you don't have to stand out in the cold anymore.
Well, hallelujah. But I,
And we as smokers, because we smoke both of us, I never throw any of the butts on the ground, the filters. I
Yeah.
put them in my pocket until I can find a trash one.
I'm about to sneeze. I'm sorry. Well, I can say this. Living in this town on Wills Point, it is one thing that the city should improve because I have 2 microwaves that I don't know where to go with that are broke. And they've
Hagby
been
Tippen.
broke
You
literally
can name them and I can go to
I
Hagby
got an
Tippen.
answer for this.
I'll mail them over.
You put them in the trash. Simple.
Yeah, right.
Huh?
But
I mean,
they will not pick it up. Like our old trash company, they would pick it up. But then when I got them, it was a new trash company and they will not touch it. So I'm like, I don't know what to do with my 2 damn microwaves that I can't get rid of.
Plastic bag.
Plastic bag, yeah, just they're a
Yeah.
little heavy. One is
Size it, you know. It's only trash. Don't worry about it.
yeah, I'll try that one, huh?
Yeah.
You don't even put it in the bin, like the plastic bag in the bin that is assigned for your house. They will not even take your trash out. A couple of weeks ago, I put the plastic bag straight out on the road because they were coming down the road. So it was easier for me to just go out and put it on the ground. They didn't even pick it up because it wasn't in the bin. Because then they couldn't take the arm out on the truck and make it make it automatically. So out of the truck
Yeah.
and put the damn bag in the bin. So
Craziness.
they didn't even pick it up. Yeah, I say nothing. Customer service in trash business is 0 here.
Mm.
Absolutely none. So I miss that kind of a dumpster, like a feel where you could go and there Terrell has, but you have to be a citizen of Terrell, Texas, or
Mm.
Kaufman County. I'm a citizen of Anson County, and my county doesn't have shit of that.
Of course not.
Of course not. Right. So, oh God, my nose is itching. I'm sorry.
It's
Eek.
the summertime. It's all the pollen.
We don't have that much pollen here as of right now. Well, I should shut up because I'm not allergic to anything environmental. I'm just allergic to a lot of other stuff. But yeah,
Wow.
I found more people being allergic to stuff in Sweden than here.
Probably because we have an explosion of that shit going around here.
Are
I don't know.
people having the cold and the flu now too?
Yeah, many people are.
And the corona. Corona has a new wave. Corona.
What? We don't see that much COVID. We did have a COVID positive patient the other day, but that could as well have been
The
flu.
Swedish people, they want to kick. I don't know. Off with those Swedes, whatever.
Oh, those Swedish people. Those
Horrible.
Swedish people. You know what I'm gonna do when we're done here today? Now, when I've been sitting in bookkeeping for 3 days, I'm
Mhm.
going to assemble a shelf that I bought.
Oh, damn.
You know how
Okay.
good I am at assembling thing and building things and stuff like that?
Yeah, you're a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, in reverse.
That's why I give you so high numbers. You can just, yeah, of course I am.
Right? I appreciate you believing in me, but that's not the fact. Yeah.
I am very good at assembling IKEA furniture.
Yeah. Well, I don't think this is gonna be that hard though, but I'm laughing at myself because I know how
Yeah,
bad it
what
is.
is it?
But I think you should come over here, William, and do it for me. 'Cause you
Yeah, sure. No
Yeah.
problem. Just get me this ticket. Just give me.
I just did the bookkeeping for my company, and that did not end up in the black. So I'll tell you that. So I don't think that's gonna happen unless I check my lottery. Oh,
You can go to
William, hey guys, I won $40 on lottery the other.
Oh, damn.
Oh, do.
I know.
$40 closer to million.
Yippee-yay!
That's what I say. I was like, it was missing a couple of zero afterwards, but it's
But it's a
going the
beginning.
right direction.
It's a few more new.
I know. I got a couple of more new tickets for it, and I actually won $8 on one of those too. So I $48. Yeah. So it's getting the right directions. Just
Yeah,
wait.
I mean, small amounts first, and then you get a huge bam.
You're right. It's just a little bit like candy for a kid, candy for a kid. No, you can't have it. No, you can't have it. And then here you go.
Exactly.
I'm waiting for it. But $40 is better than nothing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm waiting for the big one. I was excited though.
Of course.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen that often. So, I mean, when it's happened, you get
Right.
super excited.
How's your puppy?
Oh, she's good. She's lost 200 grams, so she was very overweight when we got her. Very,
She
very
was
overweight.
a little
She was
A tick. She looked like a tick with a small head and a big body. So now she lost 200
Graham.
grams, and she got on her waist a little bit
There we
just
go.
by exercising, and now we have switched her food to
a different food.
different food, for light food, for sterilized, for sensitive small dogs, because she was eating fat food for big dogs.
Well,
Ones in the size of Bam Bam and Twix.
Twix though, I'm surprised the vet didn't even comment his
It
size.
wasn't-
She didn't dare because she's comparing with Shannon, my mom's dog, Great Dane, when she was alive, because she was literally like a big pig in a cow costume. She was, like like I know my vets very well, I was there to euthanize her, and my vet's like, well, one thing is for sure, she didn't get hungry. I was like, no, that's correct. Never hungry. She never moved. She's like, I thought I was gonna have to, because when you pay for cremation, you pay in tiers depending on how heavy the dog is. I was like, I
Yes.
guess I'm gonna pay cremation for a damn horse here.
Ooh.
That's how big she was. And he wasn't the size. She was a small Great Dane. She was fat. And
Just
Yes.
fat.
You fat bitch.
well, okay, she was 11 years old, so she was an old fat Great Dane. And at that age, what's the point of starting to put them? Like, I could have put her on some kind of diet when my mom passed away, but what's the point? Like, what is the point? I thought she was going to pass away in a couple of months, and she overlast her a year. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So holy moly, I'm just saying, Twix could lose some pounds.
Nah.
That's all I'm saying. Bam Bam can get the pounds Twix has to lose.
They can just switch.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
share.
it's
Share.
Share.
Come on.
Sharing is caring.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Can you believe it's March next week?
Nope.
It's leap year. We have one day extra of February. What are
Yeah.
you going to do with this extra day?
We have an extra day.
Yeah.
Is
February
it,
29th.
It's leap year, as it's called in English.
leap year?
Yes.
Here in Sweden, it's crying.
Lika in Swedish is to cry. So I guess it's crying year.
Yes.
Here's excited.
And then here
Swedes
it's
are
also
crying.
it's the shooting year.
Don't say that. She's in Texas.
Shooting year.
I mean, an extra day, I guess it's just extra day of work. It's not
No,
like
I
we're getting a
think
day off or
it-
something. Is it a red day?
No,
Please say red day.
no, it's a regular day.
Oh, say red day.
It's a regular day. I'm sorry. You're not getting off work.
It's a Thursday.
Yeah,
Thursday, February 29th.
just crying at work. That's what I'm gonna do.
It's here. They say it's a day of extra of kindness. So
Kindness.
We don't have anything like that.
No,
It's although
we're
it's
just horrible all around.
no women in the tradition are allowed to propose on a leap year.
that's
Damn, I
right.
should have waited. Oh, did I say that? Oh, I mean, I gotta go to the toilet. I'll be right back.
Like, I don't have anyone to propose to. What am I going to do?
Just take some random on your gurney and say,
I'm not working Thursday. I'm
how
working
many
Friday.
relatives do you have? How old are you? You die soon. Will you marry me?
Are
Are
you
you
rich? Do you have money? Are you rich that I can inherit? I will marry you. That's all. That's all it comes down to is the money.
Yes. So maybe I can stop this lottery.
Right.
And
Exactly. The lottery doesn't
have
work.
life in Florida.
Exactly. I'm like, pew. Oh, I've been thinking about that a lot since I won the $40. I'm like, how would that
$40 now. Now's the time to make the book. It's a sign. But the Swedish kroner, that's a 400 Swedish kroner. So
right? Right. But
so
like
it's not a very low amount of money for us in Sweden.
it's like I'm never saying $40 for me is a tank of gas. So
Yeah.
if I wouldn't have bought up
Cheap.
some of it to other lottery tickets, but compare.
That's
But
a half gas of tank here.
Depending on what petrol you use. I use
depends on
diesel.
the car. Like it's a fart in the sea for a truck, but for my Ford Explorer, it's at least a full tank.
Damn.
Yeah. But for a truck, it's basically just half.
Yeah.
So,
Fair enough.
so for my Subaru Outlander,
It would probably be
I
the
pay 900 Swedish kronor for a full tank, and that's cheap now. They had raised the prices so much. We were up at 27 kronor a liter for a while.
uh, you said
Think
900 kroner. That's $88. So that's about almost double. So you would only have gotten half a tank of my
Yeah. And you're- yeah,
Yeah.
because like the diesel prices were like 27.53
per
Swedish
liter.
per liter.
Yeah, that's where it goes. We like the gas prices here are probably half off Swedish gas prices.
Isn't it like cheaper
we-
with gas than with water?
Huh?
Like cheaper to buy gas
Then water?
by water
Yeah, I think it's about the same.
than by gallons.
It's the same. Damn.
Well, the thing is, when COVID hit, we went from basically 1.99 a gallon of gas, and before COVID, yes, it was cheaper to buy gas than water. Now, mm-mm-mm.
Hmm.
It is on the edge. I think it's kind of like, well,
Jesus.
but it tripled. Gas tripled here, and we're still half off what you pay.
Yeah.
That puts quite a lot in perspective.
Yes.
Hmm.
You listen, world. How different it can be.
I mean, I'm not sure about this statement, but I mean, I think Sweden bought everything from like Russia, and we all know how
This is your
retarded.
personal opinion.
Yeah, that's my personal opinion. I mean, I don't know the truth or whatever, but I mean, just a coincidence when Russia are like super retarded and going all Soviet once more. Like, yeah, then the price is just skyrocketed. I mean, I don't know, but I mean,
Well, I think
but
that we're closer to the war. So absolutely that has a big effect on the gas prices. That's like absolutely. But then I wish it could go down to 1.99 where it was before COVID because that was really nice. It literally cost me $35 to fuel up my car from like red lights to full. Now it's about 45.
Those were the days.
Yeah, those were the days exactly before COVID,
Or COVID.
right? So yeah, we still have some recovery to do after COVID.
Yeah,
A lot.
Yeah,
yeah. Do we have any?
we have somebody watching right now.
Hello, somebody.
Hello,
Nice having
somebody.
you.
Facebook. We have somebody is watching on Facebook.
Hello, Facebook, somebody. You can write to us. We will answer your questions if you have any.
Just join
Don't be shy.
Well, maybe don't they have any questions? So they like,
If they don't have, just say hi. You don't have to ask anything. Just say hi. That will.
you know,
Yeah.
HI.
We're desperate, okay?
Just give me
We need
validation.
validation.
I can go in because I have
Hear
another screen
me.
next to me. I can do like this.
Confirm my existence.
Nope.
No, we scared them away. Sorry.
And they're gone.
No, but look what I did.
Oh!
That was myself, but that's what
I
happened.
know her. She's a really nice person.
That's true. I know her too.
She's a pretty cool gal, I must say.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has accent Swedish. Många streck på sin lyra.
Yeah.
A lot of
What's going on? I guess that's the right thing to say. A lot of
yeah.
things going on. Yeah, I
If you
do.
translate it, it's a lot of strings on your harp.
But that's pretty true, though.
Yeah.
A harp has a lot of strings.
Yeah.
That's an instrument I really wanted to play when I was a kid. I have never touched one, so that didn't happen.
Well, it's never too late, you know.
So how's the music business going? Are you singing anywhere soon?
No. I put music completely on the shelf, doing nothing. Just like after I released The Winner Takes It All, it was nobody wanted to listen to it. Nobody showed any interest whatsoever. And I really, really lost the interest myself.
I listened to it.
It's true.
Yeah, but it was not enough people. Was it like when you release something, you at least want a couple of people to come and say it's good, but people where you expect them to say, yeah, you did, but you're also my best friend, for goodness sake. If you didn't say anything, I would have killed you from over here. Basically shoveled the song down your throat. So you but like you want some kind of feedback and I barely got any. And I can look at the numbers and back that up. So
Mm.
that's why I'm like, why am I going to put a lot of money, effort, energy into it? When people don't like what
It's new because it's fun.
I don't have time. Now it's all about I don't have time.
I know when you have time. When you sit in the ambulance and your co-workers asleep beside you.
Actually, my partner now, he is not asleep that much while we're driving, as my previous partner has been. No, he is actually.
Then he gets to be awake and listen to the mouthpiece.
But
He
that's
cannot hear the music, but he can hear you sing.
No, like he's one of the funniest guys ever. I have the best partner at work. But during like since we're not allowed to sit down, and if I don't sit down, I get very tired in my legs. So I go and sit down in the truck sometimes. And he's inside and doing whatever he does. I don't know. But that's the only time I could do it. But yeah. We'll see. Not that I have anything planned, but what I would like if I'm gonna do something, it's going to be some original song. Though I am not a good writer, so it's not gonna be anything I write. So we'll see.
But they are like services now where you can buy
Right.
an
Right.
original song.
Mm.
Right.
You just say, I want like this mood or this
Oh yeah.
ambiance about the song, and they will write it for you, and it's yours.
Right.
Uh,
Right. But that also
you can do what you want with it.
right. So if I'm gonna do something in the future, that's the route I'm gonna take. That it's not gonna be a cover of another song.
I don't know.
That's all I can say. But it's nothing that I'm not working on anything.
All I will say about that.
Huh?
That's all I will say about that.
Yeah. Yes. So
Yes.
yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna be rich and win the lottery first.
Yeah.
Then I can record as many songs as I want to and buy them, and because then I have money. Then I can build my own studio too.
Yes, and then
Operate it or anything.
I was singing at an event yesterday in church.
Oh,
Because I don't know if you remember that the uh, Swedish church made a new hymn that's not the Swedish psalm book. Like it's a hymn book that it was brown or orange. It's with 8 from the red one goes from 1 to 800.
I know that.
And the small one, the brown, orange, yellow, whatever you want to call it, then it goes from 801 to 900.
So it's just about 59
And
songs.
those were also hymns. So there were an event in the church yesterday with songs you didn't know were hymns. And it was a super talented guitarist and singer there. He sang a few Peter Lemark songs in between, and my uppgift, my
Task.
task was to stand in the front, looking happy and singing. So fast loud that the congregation would dare to sing along, because this was him they've never heard of before. And when I came 2 hours before to have like genrep, like
Practice.
practice
That's rehearsal.
rehearsal, that was except for 2 songs, that was the first time I sang those songs.
Oh, isn't it lovely when that happens?
And then we took a smoke break.
That
And
we-
then it was
It's for the pipes.
and then it was like go time. So, and I don't read notes. So when I took the microphone and we started singing the first song, second time I sing it,
Great.
and I start singing, and I can see, because he had his own like speakers and stuff like that, so I couldn't hear myself. I had no like so I was like smiling, singing.
I have no clue
From
what
what
to
I
say.
had remember from the like rehearsal,
Adigo, adigo.
but it was so it really went good. I sang all the songs right.
Good job.
I didn't do any mistakes. My voice was clean. I didn't miss any tone. Everything just went okay.
But you know.
No, they told me.
Aw.
But that's awesome. I hate when that happens and you're like, oh shit, how's this gonna go?
I
It can really go either way.
The thing I could do was to listen to the music.
Yeah.
And I had to read all the lyrics, because I've never heard these hymns before. So reading the lyrics, listening to the music, okay. We're gonna get to shore somehow.
Somehow we're gonna make it. We gotta make it. Yeah. Wow. Well, good job making it at least because it's not easy.
No,
The
it's
same
not
thing
easy.
with sing
And
karaoke.
you have to like smile. Yes, the congregation. You sing along. Yay!
Encouraging.
Fun.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then the most beautiful one was hymn 851, and it's Ylva Eggehorn wrote the poem, and then Benny Andersson was asked to do the arrangement, like the music,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so beautiful.
851.
I got chills when I was singing it because it's so powerful. It has this musical, like
Anything Benny Andersson is involved in is powerful.
yeah, because it felt like you could stand there on the stage, like it had a little bit of chest vibes in it, and like see me, hear me, touch me, like and yeah, it was really powerful. What's
Was that the hymn? What was the hymn number? 850
uh,
15.
851 851 kärlek tid.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, but if you get some tired like church musicians that gonna do it, because that's also up on YouTube, it doesn't make the song
Just
justice. So if you get one of those clips, listen to like uh, everything and try to ignore, because they like to wail and do little other stuff. Why, I don't know, but
I'll look it up and see because I have no clue how it sounds at all. I don't think I've heard it. So what are y'all gonna do next week? Anything interesting, fun, except that it's March 1st and spring is about to come?
we have a few things that we can't just talk about online.
Anything you can talk?
When it's done, we're gonna talk about it, but just
I have a closing on a house. That's gonna be fun. I'm excited for the buyer because she's such a sweet lady, first of all. But she's moving from Houston to,
I bought up 2 houses.
well, it's the same family. It's the mother-in-law to the other family closing in a week. So it's not the same person, but it's within the same family. They have the same last name, at least.
Okay.
It's not been easy to deal with. I love them. I really love them. But here's the thing. Their last name is Kaufman. So you have husband and wife Kaufman, right? And then you have mother-in-law Kaufman. And not only that, the county next to that they're buying is Kaufman County.
Oh my gosh.
Thankfully, they're not buying in Kaufman County. They're buying in Smith County. But you can see the thing was they had a mortgage approved, but everybody missed the little clause that the bank had put that it was only in Kaufman County because their last name is Kaufman.
Huh.
So when they found a house in Smith County, the bank came back and said, "We're not going to finance this because it's not in Kaufman County." And everybody's like, "Excuse me?" Yeah, it says here. And everybody's like, "Oh shit, we thought it wasn't because of their last name." Everybody, I had missed it. They had missed it. It was just a mess. Thankfully, they had a backup mortgage. So we got it all figured out. It was great. Uh, they had really done a great job in covering all their bases without even knowing it. So it all worked out great. But that confusion, and then have two closings to this different people with the same last name, and they were actually scheduled to be back to back, one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday. Then we had to move one of them It's been like, who are we talking about? What closing? What family? What house are we talking about? Because I need to know what property, because then I know what we're talking about. Because I have people calling, yeah, it is about the Kaufman family. Which one of them?
The first or the second, or maybe a third one.
Is it husband and wife or mother-in-law? And
It's the daughters.
are we talking about the address, this address, or are we talking about that address? Yeah, it's been interesting, if I say that way, but fun. Yeah, that's all I have going on.
I mean, we don't.
Buying lottery tickets.
Yeah, we're back lottery tickets too.
Bye.
No, I mean, nothing special, I guess.
No.
Cuddle with the dogs is
And
more
I'm with Abba, so she gets more at home here.
Ah, she's at home here.
We go long walks.
Yeah,
We can hopefully shred a few more 100 grams.
a couple of more grams here and there.
No, just existing and cost money. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I have the farrier apparently coming next weekend too. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, I have the farrier on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I fun.
That's all. Oh, well, I guess y'all are gonna have a good 2 weeks, and then we'll speak again.
We guess you will have a good 2 weeks.
Oh, have a great.
Yeah, that's right.
Good one.
Have a good
And
we'll see.
we'll
See if I
see ya.
Maybe smell you later.
Alligator.
see you later, alligator. Do-do-do-do.
Bye
Do-do-do-do. Bye, everybody.
bye.